Can you get out of the shot? Oh, it's been so long since I've done this, I feel rusty. Okay, well, Ryder, do you need to be right here? Hello, welcome to Parker and Her Dog, a YouTube show. Oh my God, we're just gonna have a snoot in the shot. Just a little snoot, snoot and snooter. Hey guys, welcome back. Long time no see. It has been over a month since I posted a video, and even before that I wasn't posting a ton, and so I asked you guys on Twitter what kind of video you would like to see this week, and by my surprise the winner was actually a life update. So that's kind of exciting that you guys are wondering, you know, what I've been up to and where I've been. But yeah, I wanted to talk to you guys about basically why I took a break from YouTube. And the first thing is that it wasn't intentional. I basically had the worst luck from like the end of November until like a few days ago. Like I just had one thing after the other go wrong. And I don't want this to be like a super complaining video, and I'm not doing this as like, oh, have sympathy for me, this is what's going on. But basically just had like a ridiculously bad string of luck from about Thanksgiving on. So just to give you guys an update, since you guys said you wanted to see this, I will just tell you it like it is, and we all know that this isn't me complaining. I don't need to do this disclaimer. We'll start back at Thanksgiving. So I didn't go home for Thanksgiving this year for the first time, which was really weird, but because I was traveling at the beginning of December, and then for Christmas at the end of December, it didn't feel practical financially or time-wise or whatever to go home for Thanksgiving, turn around and go straight back home. Basically the day after, no, I guess it would have been, yeah, maybe the day after Thanksgiving on, I got the flu. And you guys know, if you've been following the news, that this year's flu is no joke. So I had the flu for 6 days. I missed a ton of work, and basically was just sick as a freaking dog. So I got really sick then, got better. You guys saw that I went to the Taylor Swift thing, which was a ton of fun. But before that, actually backing up, one of my very best friends got married. So I was a part of her wedding in Memphis, Tennessee, which is where I'm from. So I went back home for the wedding and was there for a few days. It was very hectic. I was in and out. Rehearsal dinner the same day I flew in, had the wedding the next day, had a day off, and then flew home. So I was like, go for that. And came back and did the Taylor Swift thing, and then had a little bit of time, but because I had been sick and been traveling, I hadn't posted. And then because I'd been traveling and I was really tired, I'd had that hectic weekend, I took another weekend off. And then Christmas time came around, took Christmas break. I really wanted to do more holiday videos. You guys saw my Black Friday haul, but other than that, I didn't do anything else because, again, come December, we had Christmas, and then I flew back 2 days after Christmas to LA, back to here with my best friend and her boyfriend. So my longest time best friend, we've been friends for forever, came out here, like literally since we were like 3rd grade, like a long time. Flew out here with her boyfriend, and we went to Disneyland, and we went to see John Mayer and Dave Chappelle on New Year's Eve, and we had a blast. And since they were here, I didn't film. But I would say when I was home for Christmas, I started to feel a little tickle in my throat, and I was starting to feel a little bit sore there. And I was actually talking to my mom when I was home for Thanksgiving, and she like stopped me mid-sentence, and she's like, open your mouth, and she said, let me look at your throat. And apparently I had some, like, I hate this word, pus in my throat. And it didn't really bother me right then and there, but I kind of felt like I was getting something. And then I was fine, and then I started getting some ear pain in my right ear specifically. It started to hurt, and I thought maybe I'm grinding my teeth, maybe something's up. So I didn't really think much about it. And then we went to Disneyland when we got back. So we got back on the 27th, we went to Disneyland on the 28th. And we went to Disney, and I get motion sick in the car, but I don't typically get motion sick on like rides because I'm having fun. But I was feeling a little off when we got back, and then we did the Star Tours ride, which is one of my very favorite rides, and I got motion sick. And I was like, okay, I think something's up with my ear. And so I thought maybe I have an ear infection, whatever. Days went by, we were fine, had fun, went for our New Year's Eve thing, and then I woke up on New Year's Day absolutely freaking so sick on New Year's Day. I woke up with like the worst sore throat ever. I was swollen, everything hurt, and I went to the doctor then, got tested for strep, tested positive for strep, went on antibiotics and stuff like that. Didn't really ever get better after 10 days of antibiotics. I was still like had a sore throat, didn't really feel great, but got better-ish to where I could go to work. Got better-ish, and then like probably 10 days, 12 days into strep, I started getting a cough. And so this is like January 10th, maybe, we'll say 10th, 10th, 12th, something like that. I started getting a cough, and I was like, okay, this is bad. It got worse, it got worse, it got worse. And then I coughed so hard that I like popped my ear, and my ear had already been hurting. And so I basically, when I got tested for strep, I said my ear was hurting. They looked at it, said it wasn't infected. Went back to the doctor on a Wednesday, and on that Wednesday, he was like, I think it's just inflammation left over from your strep, and likely you're fine. So just take some cough syrup and go rest and drink a lot of fluids. Basically, that's all he told me to do. And I was like, okay, but my ear really hurts. But he was like, nah, it's not infected, it's just inflamed. So I then went back to work that day, and they ended up sending me home later in the day because they basically said, if you are sick, don't be in the office, to everyone in the company. So they sent me home, and then basically I just got worse and worse and worse and worse until Friday night at like 3 a.m., I guess Saturday morning. I was in an immense amount of pain. I was like, I cannot do this. My throat was swollen. I couldn't swallow. My ear hurt so bad. It was like somebody jabbing a cotton swab into my ear repeatedly for hours and days at a time. And it hurt so bad. And I literally, like 3 a.m., I was like, I need to go to the emergency room. Like, I had not been in that amount of pain. I don't know. It was a bad amount of pain. Like, I've been through a lot of stuff, but I think my what's it called, the like endorphins kind of erase how bad things hurt, but this was like some of the worst pain I'd ever been in. And so I told myself, go to sleep, wake up on Saturday and go to the doctor. You don't need to go to the emergency room. There's nothing they can do for you there. So I went to sleep, woke up on Saturday, even worse. And I was just like, this is the actual worst ever. So I went, and he basically took a look at my both ears, my throat, and my sinuses were all infected at the same time. So he put me on 7 different medications, and now I'm feeling better. And then, so the Monday that I'm feeling better, this happens. So basically, this happened to my foot. I'm inserting pictures, sorry if you're squeamish, but they're coming in 3, 2, 1. Here's some pictures. Basically, I sprained the ever-living shit out of my ankle. I stepped off a curb. I was going to move my car for street cleaning and stepped off a curb and stepped the wrong way, and snap, pop, something went wrong. And it hurt so bad. There was a man walking by. He like stopped and he was like, don't move, don't move, don't move. He's like, I saw that. Did you just break your ankle? And I was like, I don't know. I'm not sure. I was like, if you give me a second, I'll figure it out. But I did end up going to get that checked out later. And he was the nicest man ever. So dude, if you happen to be watching this, I didn't look like this. You may not even recognize me, but thank you for stopping and for taking care of me. He was very sweet, and he was very kind and patient and delicate with me, which was really, really very appreciated. But I went and got it x-rayed. Not broken. I'm not convinced it's not broken or that I didn't like pop a ligament or something, but it is bruised to no end like you saw in the pictures. So essentially that has been my end of November to December. So as you could probably tell, it has been pretty hard to film videos because one thing after the other kept going wrong. But I'm back, I'm here, I am in better spirits. I've been kind of down because it's like one thing after the other. I can't freaking catch a break. I got my hair done. I don't even know if you can see it in camera because it might be a little too blown out, but I got some red put into my hair. Something new for the new year. I'm trying to think of some positive things. I'm absolutely, without a doubt, 100% obsessed with The Greatest Showman. I have seen it 4 times in theaters. It's basically all I listen to on my car rides to and from work. I am absolutely obsessed. I cannot stand myself. If you follow me on Twitter, which is a good plug, if you follow me on Twitter and on Instagram, those are the 2 places that I post the most. In Instagram stories, probably the one that will be most interesting to you. Maybe Twitter. I feel like I'm pretty funny on Twitter if I say so myself. But that's a good place to keep up with me if I ever go on these breaks again, that is where I'm gonna be posting the majority of the updates and things. But if you follow me on there, you know that I'm absolutely freaking obsessed with The Greatest Showman, and my other new love, which I'm gonna try to insert some pictures because I don't have it on me right now, it's over on my bed, but my other obsession is bullet journaling. While I've had some free time, even though I couldn't necessarily film, I did take up bullet journaling, which is wonderful. And if you don't know what it is, you can look it up, but also it's basically like a completely customized planner, and I'm absolutely obsessed with mine and I love it. And since I've had some free time, I can kind of build it out the way I want to. It's helping me remember to take my medication, which I just remembered I haven't taken my antibiotic this morning, but it's helping me to, you know, do a lot of things and getting some stuff done, planning some YouTube videos, all of that jazz. So if you guys would be interested in seeing a bullet journal video, let me know, because I'm just now starting. Like, I've only been doing it since January, so I'm still new, but if you guys want to see that maybe in the future, let me know. But I guess that's all I really have to update you guys on. There are going to be some more videos coming up. I'm very excited. I've got a Glossier haul, which is the other one that you guys voted for on Twitter. That will be coming hopefully next week. I'm going to do some more testing of that stuff so I can give you a good review and a haul, but sneak peek, I kind of love it. So I'll be sharing that with you guys, and then I have some stuff planned for Valentine's Day, and hopefully a floor sit soon. I want to do a floor sit on identity. We'll leave you with that. So if you want to see those videos, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Thanks for hanging out with me, and it's good to be back, and I will see you guys in my next video. In the meantime, my name is Parker, this is Stories in the Dust, and I really hope you'll stick around a while. Bye guys.